Hey guys, so this is a really quick video. I heard something today that I had to speak on. um, so I don't even know how to start this. My good plant friend that I met through YouTube reached out to me a little while ago, and she was really hurt by some comments that she got on her YouTube channel. Now, she is the sweetest lady ever, and let me explain something. It is really, really difficult to do YouTube in general. I know that a lot of people that don't know a whole lot about YouTube think that this is easy. We set up a camera, we yammer, people play games, we unbox plants, whatever. For some people, it's extremely easy. For others, it's not. Other people struggle with self-image and, confidence. And those are things that are really difficult to move past. So a lot of the people that I know, or some of the people that I know that are in the YouTube plant community, they started collecting plants as a way to cope with anxiety or depression. Plants actually are statistically proven to improve not only your health, because obviously, especially when you have as many plants as I do, your air is clean, but it does improve your mental well-being. It's really a feeling of growing something and a feeling of accomplishment and watching it flourish and grow into something beautiful, knowing that you did that and you had a hand in that beautiful thing. Now, on that note, my good friend Pam has amazingly started this movement, and it is called, she has come up with the hashtag Planty Kindness Project. So this is kind of, one of those hashtag movements where we challenge other plant YouTubers, plant communities, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Instagram, whether you just watch YouTube and check out Instagram. We're challenging everyone to be a little more kind. The reason for this video was because of a YouTuber, and her name is Deborah Christmas. She is a gardener. She is a wonderful lady. She is so sweet. And she came forward in one of her most recent videos talking about how she got some negative comments, people making fun of the way she spoke, I believe how she looked, or a hat she was wearing. I'm just gonna call a spade here, I am a very call it as I see it kind of person. And I'm sorry, and if I lose a subscriber or two because of saying this, so be it. I want to keep you guys. I love doing the content for you, but you know what? If you're the type of person who is only going to watch a video to give a thumbs down or put a negative comment out there, why? Why? If you can come up with a valid reason why you have to bring somebody down, I challenge you to tell me. Let me know, because I don't understand. I'm trying not to get emotional. This is really... I heard both of these ladies' stories, and that packs a punch. Why do people need to be so negative? Totally didn't think this was gonna manifest this way. So has started this hashtag Planty Kindness project. And in this movement, she's challenging everybody, as I said, to spread more kindness. This plant community that we're involved in is amazing. There are some amazing people. 98% of these people build each other up and help each other out and give each other advice, and it's a really amazing place to be. And I cannot tell you how happy I am to now be part of that. It is truly, truly amazing. So what her challenge is, and she has called out myself as I guess, for lack of a better word, a nomination, Nicole from My Clean Leaves, and Emily from My Ilum Life. All amazing, wonderful, wonderful folks. I'm going to link, I'm sure you probably watch all their channels already, but if you don't, I'm going to link all 3 of their channels below in the description so that you can check those out if you haven't already. But she has challenged the 3 of us to come out here on YouTube, try to spread this movement and this Planty Kindness project by telling a little about us, some things that make us smile, and I think the challenge is, you know, what we're gonna do to make this community better, to, you know, make, or any community really, make somebody smile. You know, because Pam put it very well in her video, which I will again link below. You never know what somebody's going through. You know, they could be walking down the street, give them a little smile. They could have been on their way to something really negative. And that smile and that, hey, how are ya, may have just made the difference. And it may sound simplistic and ridiculous, but it is 100% true. So the words that you say and the things, you know, that you say to other people, the gestures, they really, really do have an impact, positively and negatively. And so I really have seen that a lot lately. And I will tell you that I have really challenged myself probably in the last couple years to really try to, you know, if I see somebody who maybe needs a little help or is sad, you know, to go out of my way to be a little nicer, to ask them how their day was, to compliment them on their outfit or their makeup or whatever it is, their personality, how lovely they are. That means a lot to people. So about me, here we go. Okay, so public school, I was bullied by this girl, and it was just this one girl. Like, I had lots of friends, and that, I mean, that was a long time ago. I don't want to, you know, date myself, but I do have a grandson, so put 2 and 2 together. So that was an in-person thing, right? So I could go home after school, call it a day, walk away, and that's it. These days you can't do that. There's, you know, there's Instagram, there's Twitter, there's YouTube, there's texting, and you can't escape it. And that is terrifying, especially as a parent. But I digress. When I got into into high school, I had an amazing high school career. I had a blast. I had tons of friends. I went to parties. But I will say that there were probably a few people that I didn't treat as I should have. And, you know, looking back at that, that was a pretty crappy thing to do. I mean, I was never horrible. I really hope I wasn't, I don't think I was horrible. It's just not in my nature. But I could have treated people a little nicer, you know? And so that's really something that this has all made me think about. And so getting back to the YouTube, I know I'm rambling and I'm really sorry. So getting back to the YouTube thing, I know that it made me really happy when I had YouTubers that were much bigger, pardon me, I'm sorry, much bigger than myself, you know, reply to a message or, you know, anything, something. And I thought that was a pretty big deal. You know, I've briefly spoken to, I think Harley G and I, we've exchanged a couple words. Amanda from Plantarina is fantastic. We throw jokes quite frequently. And you know what? That was a really big deal to me. Jolene, I know I'm forgetting some of them. Steph Hall. And when I first started YouTube and these people responded to messages, I was like, wow. And I felt better. I felt better about myself. I thought, I mean, you can message like, I can't even think of somebody, you know, like some celebrity or whatever. And chances are pretty good that you're not going to get a message back. But I love the fact that this community is just a community of people who like plants. Everybody, we're just people that are, you know, struggling with this or that, with self-image. You know, we all have issues. We're all struggling with something. And so to get messages back like that really meant a lot to me personally. So what I would like to do is, and in my, you know, hashtag Planty Kindness project, at the end of every single one of my videos, I'm going to feature a YouTube channel that is up and coming, that is just starting out, that has less subscribers than I do, because I know that was a big deal to me. You know, when I had acknowledgement from, you know, people that were higher than myself, I just thought that was pretty cool. And I think it would mean a lot for some of these, you know, like I am still a really small channel, don't get me wrong. But there are people that are just starting out that maybe don't have the confidence, or maybe you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, but you think you can't do it. Trust me, I was terrified when I started. I didn't think I could do it. It was very awkward. If you watch some of my early videos, like don't go back and watch them. But I had a really hard time. I do struggle with self-image. And I try to move past that, and I'm getting a lot better. And YouTube has actually helped immensely. And I have actually spoken to quite a few YouTubers who have said the same thing. You know, you're able to reach such a vast variety and, you know, community of people who are so supportive. And that means a lot. And I'm rambling again. You know, I need like some little thing that sits on my shoulder and like smacks me every now and then, like, Nikki, you're rambling. Okay, so I think this is an amazing movement. That is what I'm going to do to make somebody else smile. I hope it makes somebody else smile. I know that would have been a huge help to me in the beginning. YouTube's not easy. YouTubing it ain't easy. It's really not. And for all of those of you who are just starting out your channel, who are thinking about starting out your channel, you can do it. There's great people in this community. Reach out, ask questions, you know, let's help each other and build each other up instead of tearing each other down. It's it's a scary, scary place. And like I said, because I have children, I know that it's terrifying. It's honestly, it's terrifying. And the more kindness and love and building each other up that we can do, I think the better we'll be. And let's show our children that, you know, this generation didn't screw things up too badly. Anyways, guys, I want to thank Pam from Pammy's Planty Things so much for thinking of me for this movement. I think it's a great idea. I think the more we can spread this kind of thing, the better. I want to thank Deborah Christmas, who originally inspired this movement, and say thank you for speaking out about that and for being brave, and you know what, for continuing on, and you know, Pam as well. You know, we get negative comments. We're people. Honestly, we're people just like you. And when we get negative comments, as much as we try to push those aside, some of us find it easier than others. You know, some of us really take it to heart and go, oh my gosh, you know what? I give up. I give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm not going to give up. Don't give up. Okay, guys. So watch out for the end of my videos. I am going to feature a small and up-and-coming plant YouTube channel, and that is my making somebody smile. You know, I'm also in life in general really going to try to make more of an effort to be kind on a more regular basis, to try to build somebody up. You know, I think that, as a side note, and I know I'm rambling, I'm sorry, this video is going to be so long. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I always get frustrated around Christmas time. I'm a very happy, perky person. At Christmas time, that is like quadrupled. I go out at Christmas and I go shopping, and you know, you run into these people that are angry, and they're, you know, shoving and they're pushing you, and they hit you with their carts and then yell at you for it, you know. Especially at a time like that, people are supposed to be happier. It's Christmas, you know. And so I always reference the movie Scrooged with Bill Murray. It is one of my favorites. You know, and he says in that movie, you know, Christmas is a time where people are supposed to smile a little more easily and laugh a little more often and be a little bit more kind. And he says, you know, we can have that, I'm gonna cry again, we can have that feeling all the time. And there's no reason we can't. Be nice to somebody. Say something nice. Call somebody beautiful today. Have a good night, guys. Okay, trying to compose myself here a little. So what I also wanted to mention, I want to continue this movement, and I'm hoping that these people will continue the movement as well. But some people that I would like to extend this to is Rachel and Casey from Heart Shaped Leaves. My girl and Casey, we love you too. Even though you're wrong a lot. Also, I'm going way off here. I'm calling on Amanda. I'm calling on Amanda from Plant Arena. Amanda, I know that you have your days, as we all do. I'm calling on you to take this movement on with us. I think that we could do that. I'm also gonna call on Jolene. I'm gonna call on Jolene, foliage lover. Love you, girl. Miss you. Where you been? So those three YouTubers, those are the ones that I am calling on. Let's make this community a better place. Let's spread a little awareness that, you know, that we're people, that sometimes negative comments have really, really devastating and sad reactions, consequences. Okay, guys, I know I've yammered way too long. This is probably like a half an hour. So I'll end it there. Again, thank you for liking and commenting. Thank you for making it through this video if you've made it this far. I really appreciate you listening to me ramble about this. It is something I'm very passionate about, as you can probably tell. I'm a bit of a nutcase right now. So thank you again. You three ladies, I am calling on you. Let's do this. Make this world a better place, or, you know, one comment or one YouTube channel at a time. Have a great night, everybody.